The call to preserve and restore the earth gets louder and louder every day. This global food and beverage company is taking up the call with a strategy to help sustain the environment. I spoke with PepsiCo's general manager, Nitin Bhandari, about a new initiative to change the way they make products. Share with us, Nitin, what is the PepsiCo Positive Initiative and the inspiration behind this vision for environmental preservation and the restoration and sustainability?
Firstly, thanks, Rico, for having me on the show. PepsiCo Positive is really the future of PepsiCo. It's an end-to-end transformation of what we do and how we do things to grow the business and to create value for our stakeholders, with sustainability right at the core of it. Now, it's about how we source all the ingredients more sustainably. It's also about how we make and sell our products in a more sustainable way, and also how we inspire our consumers to make positive choices for themselves and the planet. The inspiration behind this really is, driven by the reality that we are all living with now. A lot of it is driven by climate change. More and more of our consumers and our stakeholders are expecting from large corporations like PepsiCo to take more responsibility and drive positive impact for the planet. So that really is where the inspiration comes from for PepsiCo Positive.
So, what makes the PepsiCo Positive or Pep Plus more than just a corporate aspiration, Nitin, and the changes you are taking to implement it?
Rico, I won't say it's an aspiration. It's really a goal, and really a very ambitious and bold one. A massive transformation like PepsiCo Positive, what is critical is to have transparency and accountability. Therefore, PepsiCo has set science-based targets, and we are committed to sharing our progress at an annual level with the street on how we are doing against all of those targets. There are three big focus areas for us. First is positive agriculture. Second is positive value chain, in which we are talking about becoming net water positive by 2030 and net zero emission by 2040, 10 years ahead of the commitments as part of the Paris Agreement. Lastly, the third pillar is positive choices. It's about evolving our portfolio to a place where it's better for the planet and for the people. We are really considering getting into categories like plant-based protein, nuts and seeds, more whole grain, really transforming the portfolio to enable positive choices for our consumers.
And this positive choice strategy, Nitin, how does it come to life through a brand?
Right. So positive choices is not only about launching a new product. Lay's can be a very good example as well. Lay's is world's #1 food brand and possibly the most delicious potato chip you can buy in the market. Our vision to make it a positive choice is something like this. The chip that you love, it should be made from a potato that is grown in a farm with regenerative agriculture. It should be seasoned and salted, to a level which is in line with WHO guidelines. It should be packed in packaging which is either compostable or biodegradable and delivered to you via a supply chain which is net zero on emissions. That's positive choice, and that's the #1 potato chip of the future. While this is the future, closer to home in the Philippines, we've started to make some progress on positive choice already. We recently celebrated becoming 100% plastic neutral for our foods business in the Philippines. It's a big milestone, and we're really proud of that.
So, Nitin, when you say certified 100% plastic neutral, what does this mean?
When I say 100% plastic neutral, what I mean is the quantity of plastic that PepsiCo puts into the environment as part of doing its business. We collect back an equal quantity of plastic back from the environment. We do this via our partnership with a local NGO, Plastic Credit Exchange. In the Philippines, for it to become really a circular economy, one of the biggest challenges is collection of plastic waste. And we believe the Aling Tindera program, which is the waste to cash program that we've started, could really enable and play a big role in tackling this issue. Let me tell you a story of Ate Ninang. She is a woman entrepreneur in Metro Manila. A few years ago, in her community, they faced a flood. With water came so much trash and damaged their houses. At that point in time, she realized that this is all a consequence of the actions of the community. And unless she stood up and did something about it, things are not going to change. She joined the Aling Tindera program. Now she runs one of our plastic waste collection center in Metro Manila. She's a big proponent of plastic waste collection within the community. She buys the plastic from the community and really sells it to our partner, Plastic Credit Exchange, which in turn works with many co-processing partners to either recycle the product or dispose it sustainably. What she's essentially done is created a business out of plastic waste, which is out there everywhere. So not only does it really help clean the neighborhood, but also help the community with a lot of cash. If scaled up in the right way, I strongly believe this could play a very important role in Philippines becoming a circular economy.
So, what are the other future plans of PepsiCo Foods Philippines to preserve, sustain, and restore the environment?
As far as our partnership with Plastic Credit Exchange is concerned, we see this as a long-term partnership. Uh, we started off in Metro Manila in 2020. We announced the expansion to Pasig along with Mayor Vico Soto in Q4 of last year. And we believe this program has potential to become national. This year, it's the 76th year of PepsiCo in the Philippines. We are hoping to expand this program to 76 new sites in 2022 so that we continue to be 100% plastic neutral in the coming years as well. Now, this is just a start, Enrico. I spoke to you about our goals for PepsiCo Positive. It's a long journey, and we are just starting at this point in time. You will continue to see a lot of action and news coming in from PepsiCo on all the three pillars of positive agriculture, positive value chain, and positive choices. I see this as a big opportunity and a responsibility for PepsiCo to create and catalyze action to drive positive impact. We are all raring to go and all committed behind Pep Positive. So you'll hear a lot from us in the coming years.
And that was PepsiCo's General Manager, Nitin Bhandari.